What are the 5 hardest games on the Carolina Panthers schedule? Let's rank them. Hey folks, Carolina Dad here. Please hit that subscribe button. This is another quick hits video, but let's talk about the Panthers schedule and the 5 hardest games. With kicking it off, I'm going to go with the season finale at the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons, always a tough team to beat. You talk about a week 18 matchup that hopefully has some meaningful football for the Carolina Panthers as they compete. So I'm going to go ahead and rank that as the number 5 hardest game. Number 4 really depends on how you look at this and which Philadelphia Eagles team we're going to get. But I'm going to put the matchup at Philadelphia on Sunday, December 8th as the 4th hardest game. It's just a tough place to play. I feel like Philadelphia may be better. We'll have to go back in, a few weeks, months from now, take a look back at this reaction and say, oh, well, was Philadelphia really as good as we thought? Is this really going to be as bad? But hey, anytime you travel to Philadelphia, I do think that's a difficult matchup. So they're my number 4. Number 3, I have the Dallas Cowboys traveling to Bank of America Stadium. Dallas ran us over last year. I would think that this team should be competing to win some meaningful games right this year. And so Dallas traveling, we know that they are likely, no matter what happens, how good the Panthers are or are not, they're going to take over the stadium. So I look at that. That is my number 3 hardest game for the Carolina Panthers. Number 2, Cincinnati Bengals early in the season traveling to Bank of America Stadium. Joe Burrow and this team should be much better. Bengals should also be competing for the AFC North, so I really do think this is going to be a tough matchup for the Panthers. Number 1, pretty easy to predict this. The Kansas City Chiefs traveling, the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champions will be coming off a bye, but that late November matchup is the number 1 hardest game on the Panthers calendar right now. Now, some honorable mentions that I did not talk about that you could probably throw in there. I'd say at Chicago, and it's not really that the game itself is going to be difficult or as difficult, but I do just think with the rivalry that we built up, you could throw that in there. Denver, traveling to Denver, always hard to do. Las Vegas, like who is this team going to be? TBD. And, you always have your division rivals, whether it's a Tampa Bay or New Orleans. I know I did throw Atlanta in that mix, or even traveling to Germany, just all the logistics to go with that. Anyways, tell me your top 5 hardest games in the comments. See y'all.